Hey, so let me show you how I make a filigree element in wire that looks like this to attach to a wire wrapped piece of jewelry. And as you can see, the ends all stick straight backward so they can just be hooked onto the piece and you don't see any messy wire ends from the top. So to do this, we'll cut about 4 to 5 inches of 22 gauge or 20 gauge round wire. You could certainly also do this in square if you wanted. And we'll bend it in half. So just kind of grab it generally in the middle, bend it in half, and make sure that you're getting a nice hairpin turn on that. Now this is the end that's going to be attached to your piece, so decide how much of a tail to leave so that it can be attached securely, and make a 90-degree turn. And then just flatten that out with the pliers, make it nice and crisp. And then, so here's the bottom part, and now you have 2 wires coming up, and take the flat side of your flat nose pliers, and either you'll hang it off to the left like this, or you can hang it off to the right. Either way, I like to come down and under and up and over. And so depending on whether you do it from the right or from the left, will just give you the direction of curly that you get. So a lot of times I'll make opposite types so that they're symmetrical. So you're gonna start with the bottom wire, and you're gonna bend it down and up and over to make a loop. Just about like that. And then follow that line with the other wire. And now you've got the start of an element. And so you can continue this curve going. And then you can end these outer wires any way that you want. And here's a way that I like to do it, which is to take my round nose pliers and grasp the inside wire, just about there is good. And I'm gonna bring this wire down and under and all the way around. But it has to go under the rest of the piece. So you gotta get it under that little peg, and then I like to pull it back up to be kind of on that same plane as it started. And just keep working it around gently. So now I have a little twirl, and you can tighten that with some pliers. Until it's the size and shape of loop that you want it to be. Just about like that. And then you can give this a little extra curve by sticking your pliers in here, oh, if they fit, and just give it a little bit of a curve, just like that. You know, just so that nice line continues. And then this outside wire will finish by pulling it out this way, kind of continuing that curve, and then doing the same thing the other direction by putting a loop in it. Go down and under, but go toward the outside. Again, down and under that peg, and all the way around. And then we can shape our loop to what we want to see. So that's a nice little filigree shape. And to finish it off, in order to attach it to our piece, we'll grasp right there and pull this back wire down. So that is now gonna go straight down and it'll disappear into our piece by attaching to the back frame. So same thing on this other one. Grasp right where those two wires cross and pull this down. And there you go, you've got a nice little filigree element that you can start filling in space with in your piece.